guys, it's Kamrin and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about gaining weight, which is very contrary to what most people are looking into, which is normally how to lose weight. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw where I uploaded my pictures before I was working out and just how thin I was and all that. So today I'm going to give you guys my tips on how I gained weight. I was about I would range from 112 on my super skinny days to like 116. Right now, the last time I weighed myself, I had just hit 140. So that was like, I'm super proud that I hit 140. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up as well as subscribe. I upload videos every single Sunday. Let's get into this video. So first things first, just a disclaimer. I have always been a very small person, but I have the kind of body that changes and varies all the time. Like literally, I can be thick, and if I decide next week that I want to be super skinny, I can drop the weight that fast. So I have a very versatile body. However, there was a point in my life where I could not put weight on for the love of God. So there are some people I know that are just very, very thin, and it seems like, oh my God, there is no way that I'm ever gonna put this weight on. I eat all the time and I can't seem to gain weight. Here is the misconception. Just because you are eating all the time does not mean that your body is going to put on weight. Sorry about the light change, you guys. The sun is kind of going crazy outside and I just didn't want the buffering lights and stuff going on in the background. So everyone needs a certain amount of calories in order to maintain the weight that they are right now. So if you wanted to put on weight, you would have to figure out what your level of caloric maintenance is. So personally for me, I know 2,300 calories is what I need to maintain the weight that I am right now. So if I wanted to put on weight, I would have to eat in a surplus. It could be 2,400 calories I eat that day. I'm still going to put on weight because it's more than what my body needs to maintain. If I wanted to lose weight, I would have to eat in a deficit. The second misconception is, oh, I'm eating such trashy food and I'm eating so much of it, I can't gain weight. A lot of times, if your metabolism is fast, that kind of food is empty calories. Like if your body burns fat, which is normally how people who are very thin, that's all it's going to do. It's gonna burn that fat. So it's not gonna put weight onto you because all you're eating is pure fat. So it's empty calories. So if you're trying to put on weight, you have to start eating better foods, foods that are going to mostly enhance your muscles. It's not going to turn into straight fat. So that would be a very protein rich diet, definitely high in like salmon or chicken or tuna, anything with like very high protein meals and things. I was eating McDonald's, you guys, maybe 3 times a week. I would eat like a tub of ice cream and I'm like, I'm not putting on any weight. Like, what's going on? That's when I kind of realized now with like the nutritional information that I have is that I was just eating empty calories. As well, I was not weight training. So that's another factor that I'm going to bring in, which is weight training. If you want to put on weight, sis, boy, whatever, you need to start weight training. Muscle weighs more than fat. It's harder to build. You can get fat really easily, muscle not so much, but it does weigh more than fat. Start pushing yourself in the gym. Don't be afraid to, like a lot of times I realize in the gym that people are like, oh, I can only do 50 pounds. And the thing is that no, you can do 50 pounds comfortably. You can do more than 50 pounds. So if you're really pushing yourself and you're really growing your muscles, that's how you're gonna reach your like goal weight. I was very thin, I was very chicken legged, and I just didn't have any kind of muscle definition. It was just like very skinny. The other point that I want to bring up as well is that you might be eating shitty, but you might as well not be eating enough times a day. So yes, eating more often can speed up your metabolism, but it's also better for you to get your calories in. You want to have things in a healthy balance. That's why I'm saying make sure to eat a healthy diet, make sure to go to the gym, make sure to eat enough. So you want to make sure that you're eating enough times per day. I personally, especially in college, find myself a lot of times not eating enough to fuel the gains. Just last week I was on like a little mini bulk, and it was really great because I was eating so freaking much. If you really want to put on weight in a nice, good way, I definitely suggest eating 6 times a day. If I were you, I would suggest, if you're someone that doesn't think you're going to be able to get your 6 meals in a day, eat most of your calories in the morning. You're gonna have to learn to eat more. You're gonna have to learn to make yourself feel full. I think the nastiest feeling is being full all the time. It is so gross, but that is the only way that you're going to gain weight. If you don't feel like you're going to throw up after you have eaten, you have not eaten enough to put on some weight. I know people are probably like, oh my god, it must be so fun to eat all of the time. It is really not fun. Normally for me, in the morning, a breakfast could consist of like a smoothie, a bagel, with like avocado. Normally most of my calories are within that shake. I highly suggest, if you want to put weight on, you need to start drinking protein shakes. There are some protein shakes that will promise you like 1,500 calories for a protein shake, yada yada yada. I've never tried those. I certainly do not want to, because my biggest fear is that I will actually end up putting on too much weight. I drink like normal protein shakes that are like 30 grams per, serving or something normal like that. Those tend to be very high calorie. Basically, my recommendations to you guys is just eat more often, eat better nutritional foods. Don't keep eating Checkers or McDonald's and thinking that you're gonna get a fat ass because you're eating shitty. You need to eat well. You have to diet. You are just eating in surplus, but you're eating good in surplus, as opposed to someone who's trying to lose weight. They're eating good, but they're eating in deficit. Always remember that you need to eat more, eat better, eat more often, and get your ass in the gym and start weight training. I certainly did not put on weight overnight. This is probably around a 2-year process. I would say that there were some days where I was heavier and some days where I was skinnier, but I would say the most major thing that is going to help you put on weight is most certainly weight training. Like I said, muscle weighs more than fat. You want to feed the muscles. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, I don't think the eating and anything will really contribute to stuff unless you weight train. Like, you have to weight train. There's no other way. Once you get those results and you start getting obsessed with it, you don't give up. Like, I look at my body and how thin I used to be, and I cannot even imagine going back to that. Definitely creating a schedule and eating time, setting alarms on your phones, anything like that will certainly help you. That's pretty much it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helped you guys. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. I upload videos every single Sunday. And hit that bell button so you're always notified when I upload. And I will see you guys next week.